What's up? I'm Richard, and this is I Am Dumb. I Am Dumb is an acronym, DOBM, Diary of a Black Man. If it's something that you're maybe into, hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend, man. Today we're going to talk about sex and how uncomfortable the subject is, but how relevant. And if I'm, my personal feelings that it's required, man. It's required today to have a sexual conversation because it influences everything. In every type of relationship that we have, there's a sexual conversation because sex affects and impacts that relationship. I'm not just talking about man to female. I'm talking about father to son, son to mom, sister to brother, sister to sister, brother to brother, friend to friend, lover to lover. There is a sexual conversation that's needed and relevant to your relationship. Information exchange is important. People who know me know that that's a big thing for me. Information is power, all right? In order to be empowered and to empower other people, we have to have some conversations. We like to tell people, especially in the church, sex is bad. Don't have sex unless you're married. That's cool. That's right? There's so many things, so many pitfalls societally that we can avoid if we're just not having sex. You never have sex, you never even deal with that. You never trick off no bread. You never get an STD. You never struggle with heartache and that stuff if you're not having sex with nobody. But the truth is, most people are having sex before they figure out that they probably shouldn't. So our goal or our solution has to come from a place of, I know you fucking already. I know you fucking. So because you're fucking, I know you're affected by sexual issues. I know, young lady, that there are some things that you prefer and that you need in a lover because there's some things that you figured about yourself that you like. So why is it wrong to have a conversation about sex in our first conversation? See, it seems rude, it seems wrong, right? Matter of fact, the guy who comes to you at the bar or at dinner or somewhere in his conversation after a few, exchanges of pleasantries is about sexual experiences, things you like and dislike. You're immediately turned off. Or, for example, if my child comes in and asks me what a condom is, I'm immediately uncomfortable. My question is usually why? Why you want to know that? What you got going on? It's accusatory, right? I, in turn, put fear, right? A man is afraid to ask a woman about her sexual preferences for fear that she won't respond in a way that's positive to what he's on. He's trying to get you. He want to pull you. But she won't respond to questions that are actually helpful to later on. A child is scared to have a conversation with his mom or his dad about sex because he's scared of the reaction of the question. When really, man, every person here is sexually active because every person here was created through the act of sex. It's the coming together that created us. It's the desire to come together that molds and moves us, man. We moving around, little boys for their entire life have been chasing cat. Little girls since the beginning of time have been dressing and shaving and moving and twerking and doing things a certain way for the opposite sex. It's influencing our television, our cars, our clothes, our music, our everything. But culturally, we fooled ourselves to be scared of the conversation. So now we're in relationships that just seem not to work. This guy, he seems not to be doing the things that you really need. And maybe he's a nice guy, but he ain't hitting it right. And maybe he hitting it right, but he's not a nice guy. And there's conversations that you didn't have at the beginning because really, our culture has taught you to be scared. But I mean, I'm just Richard, man, and I'm dumb, but in my diary, I want to be able to be transparent in every area of my life, man. I want to be able to be open and honest so that I can get open and honest feedback so I can grow openly and honestly, bro. Like, if sex is the conduit in which creation stands, the transfer of legacy and DNA, then if I master sex, I guess I don't know. Either way, I'm just Richard, man.